Speaking under the aegis of the Kenya Episcopal Conference, the Catholic Church bishops said the just concluded party primaries were a total sham. They noted that the numerous protests and petitions lodged at the IEBC were a clear indication of this.
What is more distressing is that this has happened despite a new constitution, reformed electoral body, new political party guidelines, and reforms and a reformed judiciary.
They say the claims of corruption, deception and harassment were disheartening, but urged the electorate to uphold peace despite the apparent lack of democracy in what was arguably a dress rehearsal for the upcoming general election.
We are even stressing that in this border time, that our people should also know the constitution, and that.
Meanwhile, IEBC's Dispute Resolution Committee continued to grapple with over 100 complaints that have been lodged so far. One of the complaints that came up for mention was one pitting the Wiper Democratic Movement's nominee for the Mombasa governor's post, Suleiman Shahbal, against one Kelvin Ronali, a UDF county representative aspirant who was represented by lawyer Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi. Nasir wanted the committee to bar Shahbal from contesting the position in the upcoming general election, apparently because he has been validly nominated by two political parties, UDF and Wiper Democratic Movement. A claim that was quickly dismissed by Yusuf Abubakar, one of Shahbal's lawyers.
I just want you to turn the page, you will see the certificate of nomination.
Yes, from UDF.
Yes, it says certificate of nomination. This is to certify that Suleiman Shahbal has been duly nominated by the United Democratic Forum Party to contest for election as the governor of Mombasa.
Yes.
They have not shown that Mr. Shahbal actually and indeed received the nomination certificate. In fact, this is why in our affidavit, in Mr. Shahbal's affidavit, we are alleging fraud against UDF and fraud against the complainant. And this is why we wanted UDF to be here to verify, because we have serious doubts. And we think this is a case that needs to be investigated by the police.
The chairman of the panel, Commissioner Thomas Letangule, asked both parties to serve UDF with their submissions and directed that the party clarify whether Shahbal was still its member or not. A complaint against his counterpart vying for a Senate post also in Mombasa, Hassan Omar, was withdrawn when it emerged that the complainant, who faulted Hassan's nomination on a Wiper ticket on account of his last-minute resignation from ODM, had no grounds.
Why is Ali? Can you reply to that one?
Then there was another complaint against UDF by an aspirant eyeing the Kamukunji parliamentary seat, Mohammed Isaac Ali, who told the court that though he was unopposed, the party had declined to give him a nomination certificate. Instead, the party's chairman allegedly offered him some 2.5 million shillings to drop his bid, or else he would lose his ticket and the money as well. UDF's lawyer defended the party, saying Ali's nomination had been revoked after it emerged that he held dual citizenship, a claim that Ali rubbished by producing his identity card and 3 Kenyan passports, which he has had for the last 10 years since he attained the age of 18 years. The court is awash with complaints. It had 112 on its table today. 67 others were filed yesterday, and yet less than 20 were heard today. Saturday, however, is the day of judgment regardless. And with around 6 weeks left to the general election, the European Union has launched a 70-member election observation mission. The team undertakes to work independently to offer an impartial, balanced and informed analysis of the elections. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9.